Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished guests. A warm welcome to all of you. My name is Osman Aydın. Welcome to the 12th Congress of International Association for the History of Nephrology. I'm deeply proud to be the first speaker and announce this Congress. I sincerely thank and acknowledge each and every one of you who participated in this Congress and honored us, as well as who contributed this Congress and put enormous effort. Thank you. Now, may I please invite Congress President Professor Ayşe Balat to the stage.
Good morning. Dear President of the Association, my dear colleagues, dear distinguished guests, welcome to the opening ceremony of our Congress. We are honored and happy to host you in Istanbul, one of the most important cities in history. The distinguished leaders in history of nephrology from all over the world are here for such an important Congress. I would like to thank all of them for their presence. Together with XIIth University, Ankara University, Istanbul University, Health Sciences University, Turkish Society of Nephrology, Turkish Society of Pediatric Nephrology, and Anatolia Kidney Foundation are our partners. I would like to thank all of them, and also would like to thank our co-chair, Professor Ahmet Hacıduman, organizing committee members and scientific committee members. Together, we witnessed a pandemic after 100 years. Mevlana is a great Anatolian philosopher and a mystic, a poet, and the father of the Mevlancy. He says that life is a cage as long as you stay. Life is a breath as long as you take. And unfortunately, COVID-19 has taken the world's breath away. We lost our loved ones. We lost our patients. Sometimes we rebelled. Meanwhile, I commemorate all health workers who lost their lives during the pandemic with respect, mercy, and gratitude. Today, we are grateful that we can be together here. We hope there will be no more pandemics. I would like to commemorate the council members of this association, Professor Millik, Professor İsmail İşlek, and Professor Sylvie Padman. They passed away. We remember all of them with respect, longing, and mercy. I'm really so emotional when I say these words, but Professor İşlek was eagerly waiting for this Congress. We discussed a lot with him. Although they are physically not with us, we always feel that they are with us spiritually, and we miss them a lot, and always we remember them. The history of nephrology congress are so special. Why they are special? We always take a journey through the time tunnel. We see footprints of history. We understand the value of traveling to the depths of the history, and great pleasure to learning the contributions of Hippocrates, Galen, Ibn Sina, Zekeriya el-Razi, and many leading scientists to nephrology. We listen carefully to their experiences and sometimes learn with surprise and appreciation how Milo understood molecular and genetic information in modern medicine is included in their observations. We all know that those who do not know the past cannot see the future. By knowing the past of the nephrology, we continue to dream of what we can do in the future and work to realize it. And it is my great pleasure to share that one of the founders of this association, Professor De Santo, are here and with us. I want a big applause for him. And you know Professor Masri and you know Professor Eknoyan. They are not with us, unfortunately. I talked with them. They couldn't come for a few health problems. Also, the valuable old and new board members, past presidents, and the president who are organizing those congresses with great devotion are among us. I thank each and every one of them. And the valuable professors from Turkey who have made important contributions to nephrology honored us by coming to our congress. Thank you very much. And we are glad two of the founders of the Turkish Pediatric Nephrology Association, Professor Ayfer Gürgüven and Professor Hulusi Koçak, are among us, and I want a big applause for them too. The esteemed presidents, here you can see the board members of the Turkish Pediatric Nephrology Association, the Turkish Nephrology Association, who have served in these associations for years, are among us. We are grateful to all of them for the values they add to our country. Professor Ayla San are with us, and she has taken the first steps on the history of nephrology in Turkey and published several books. I would like to thank her for great efforts and contributions, and we learned a lot and continue to learn from her, and want a big applause for her also. As you see, we are here together with the leaders of nephrology. I recommend you to experience the value and the taste of talking with them and learning something new in every conversation. In this congress too, we will travel to the past in the historical texture of Istanbul, accompanied by excellent topics. And here you can see some photographs from our preparation period. Even a cat helped us. And then Professor De Santo, Professor Savika checked the hall, and then they said, thanks, everything looks good. And then we deserved a Bosphorus tour. So the teamwork was hard. Even I would like to thank all of them, and I wish all of us a successful congress and offer my greetings and respects to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. President. And now may I please invite President of International Association for History of Nephrology, Professor Yanis Stefanidis.
Thank you very much for your invitation. Dear President of the Congress, Co-President of the Congress, dear beloved and honored guests, dear beloved colleagues and dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. This 12th Congress of the International Association for the History of Nephrology that begins today, is a real achievement. An achievement that makes me, as the president of the society, and I think all members of our association, very proud. We are going through difficult times, of crisis, personally and socially. And for every one of us, it is different, but this is crisis. The pandemic of coronavirus has changed in one or another way the path of our lives. In this difficult situation, I have to say that great thanks are due to Professor Ayşe Balat and Professor Ahmet Açıkban for their efforts, and I wish them to organize a very successful Congress, for which I'm sure, as I see the place and the people who are here present in this room and generally. My thanks are also on behalf of our association, and I'm not sure that I have to say everyone, because dare I say, you said them, you mentioned them, and everyone especially. But our thanks are due to our partners, the University of Gaziantep, the University of Ankara, the University of Istanbul, and the University of Health Sciences, and also the Nephrological Society of Turkey and the Society of Pediatric Nephrology in Turkey, and also the Anatolian Kidney Foundation, and also our sponsors, which with my surprise I saw that are not only there are three with medical interests, there are local firms of Gaziantep and perhaps from Ankara and Istanbul that don't have to do with medicine and that sponsored our Congress, which is a very valuable experience for me, at least, and very important experience. Also the lawyers were there to help Ayşe and Ahmed in their efforts. Finally, I won't say many words. I find that it's most important that I especially thank we all the collaborators, doctors, scientists, and administrative staff who I will have to know them during the Congress of the Department of Pediatric Nephrology in Gaziantep and the Department of History of Medicine in Ankara for their valuable work to make this Congress possible. Dear colleagues, I tell you that you offer time and work in difficult situation, in a difficult period, in a difficult era of pandemic and so on, and crisis to make this task possible. And I must say, you deserve congratulations and our applause, if you wish. And I envy your professors, Professor Balat and Professor Açıkban, to have you as collaborators. They must be proud of you. And at last, I must say to you as young colleagues and all young colleagues that are hearing us here and online, that the work with the history of nephrology is a fascinating task. If you follow it, and I advise you to do so, it will make you understand our medical profession and our nephrology as a medical specialty in a deeper way. And you will become, I'm sure about that, and I say that to you, better medical professionals and better scientists. I hope that this Congress will help you to realize this fact better, or I'm sure about that. I wish you all to have a fascinating experience during the 12th AIHN Congress in Istanbul. Thank you very much.